What's up, everybody? Drew Bosley here with 4 Next Level Gamers, and inside the game, Ubisoft have just announced Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is going to be the latest in the Assassin's Creed series, coming this October 23rd. So year in, year out, we seem to be getting a new Assassin's Creed. I'm sure a lot of us are sitting on fatigue from the Assassin's Creed series, so I want to give you just kind of my opinion and my insight on the game itself. I've played them all. I'm a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series, but like I just said, it is starting to set in with that fatigue. How much are they going to change over the previous one? Unity did have problems, more so for others than myself. I didn't experience too many of those problems. It was a beautiful game, but again, it's that fatigue level, I think, that everybody's starting to feel, that it's just, we don't need another Assassin's Creed game right away. But nevertheless, here we are with another one. Now, we're going to play as brother and sister, twins in fact, Jacob and Evie Fry. I kind of like this idea. I also like the fact that Evie actually looks cooler than Jacob. We're going to see more footage on Evie here, I believe this summer, so look forward to me covering that as well. Now this is pre-alpha, so everything is looking pretty good. There's some character models that look a little rough around the edges that I hope will see a bit of an upgrade and look a lot prettier once the game hits release. They do have time. Obviously they're pretty busy doing what they need to do. And something new to the series is the carriage and train mobility. Now that we are upping the years, we're going ahead to 1868, I believe is what it is. So we're now facing against new technology, and we're implementing a lot of those things that we're going to be able to see now. We can hide in the carriage too, which is kind of neat. Haystacks are around. I've seen a couple within the video. We're watching the trailer right now, just a commented trailer, and they'll be ending off here with the actual release trailer too. So let me know your thought on the Assassin's Creed. Are you guys had enough Assassin's Creed? Should they take a year off, maybe 2? The problem with when you see something year in and year out, you lose that excitement, that freshness. Now they are saying they are bringing along some new features, and we're about to see one of those new features here in a second, and I think that's pretty cool. But how much Assassin's Creed do we need? We had a 2D side-scrolling one here. There's the cool new rope ability. This slingshot kind of thing allows us to scale walls a lot faster. It's kind of Batman-esque. We could call it like the Batclaw. Shoot it out of his gauntlet, and we can scale walls. We could zip line. You're gonna see that in a second as well. The zip line thing is cool. It is also something we've seen in previous Assassin's Creed. If you go way back to Ezio, back in Revelations, that was neat back then. Is back again. A couple of features that are starting to return, but again, it's how much is new, how much have we already seen. It's a lot faster this time round. They've stepped up the combat itself. We're going to see a lot more hand-to-hand combat. When we first initially started playing Assassin's Creed with Altair, it was all stealth-based. Something that they have shied away from on every iteration of the series moving forward. A lot less stealth, a lot less sneaking around. You can still sneak to some degree, but it wasn't the per se of hiding within the crowds, hiding within the shadows that we've seen in the original games. That was a concept when Assassin's Creed first came out. There's that hay bale once again we're talking about. I'm surprised he actually didn't jump in there to take out the guard. But again, it's nothing we haven't done ourselves, right? There's the rope dart again going up, allowing us to grab and scale the walls. They've also touched on this ability coming up here in a second that is, again, something we've seen, aka the Berserk Dart. Now that's something new. What they've touched on is environmental hazards, something I would kind of relate to in the Hitman series. But coming up around here, we're going to get the whistle back. There's like nothing new, nothing all that exciting for me to really draw me in. We're just running around, chasing after people, just stuff we've already done. I'm kind of getting a little tired of Assassin's Creed. I'm having fun, but again, it's starting to really wear on me a lot more than what I initially thought it would. But when you've played game in and game out, of course that fatigue's going to set in. But I guess when you look at Call of Duty, that's still going strong. But so is the Assassin's Creed to some degree. But everything we've seen is we've pretty well done either in previous generations of the game.
Now that our ally
It's just
is free,
where's the new,
we'll ask him to assist us
that
in our
new
fight
polish,
for
the
this
new
one.
shine, the
Here
new
is the
hook?
stronghold leader.
And
I
is
like
there
him
enough
yet.
of a hook
I
to
tried
keep
take
us
him out
going?
with stealth,
Once
as he
again,
is more
multiplayer
dangerous
is
than common
not
guards.
around.
We'll
Here's the
use
other
some
ability
jamming
there.
darts
It's
to
just,
turn our
it's the
enemies
berserk
against
dart.
one
Like we've seen
another.
this. Instead of shooting the one guard to make them go against each other, it's, I don't know, like really, that's nothing new. We've been there, we've done that. You're seeing some of that fancy hand-to-hand combat now. That's pretty cool. A lot more faster pace, like I said. But where's that stealth element that we had with Assassin's Creed when it first started? It's gone. It really is gone nowadays. You can sneak around corners, big deal. Jump off the roof, big deal. Like, it's nothing we haven't already done. And this new we're basically, Assassin's Creed now is an action game. That's where I kind of see it, and that's where it's going. So that may be good for some, that may be not so good for others. But yeah, let's get back to that multiplayer. A lot of us aren't too happy, I would say. Assassin's Creed had the multiplayer in Brotherhood. It was fantastic. They upgraded, they iterated year in and year out once again. And this year they announced that it will not be back. It wasn't with Unity. Unity had the 4-person co-op, which was pretty cool. It worked to some degree. There was a couple bugs. But here they've gone straight for a single player content only. Now I guess let's get it right. And then bring back the multiplayer. I don't know. Again, here we go again. Once again, we've done this chase sequence before. How many times have you done this? I know I've done it numerous times. Instead, now we're going with the GTA style of let's throw this person off the carriage and take off with it. Okay, the carriages do look pretty cool. It could be a cool mechanic within the game, but I'm definitely interested to hear what everybody else thinks of this. I love the ability that we can now take the carriage and run people over. That should make for some pretty funny clips. I'm pretty sure we'll be highlighting some of those moments. But my real interest lies within Evie. That's who I want to play. That's who I want to see how her character develops. Jacob, we've done this, right? Like that's nothing new. What is new though is that we're going from the underbelly of London. This is cool. Is London itself. Look at the facade. Look at the buildings. Look at the graphics within the game of London. Very cool. The streets are much wider, obviously, because now we are in that carriage. We have to get around a lot easier. We can't go with those tight streets, but then you do have the tighter streets as well. We'll see. Here, they're fighting for regions. Again, we've done this. We've freed up the locations before to expand the world, what we need, and all that kind of stuff. I'm looking for something new. I don't know if Assassin's Creed is going to be it. It does kind of have my interest, but each new one always does, and then sometimes it just disappoints, right? Look at Assassin's Creed 3. Everybody thought how cool this was going to be, and unfortunately that was just a flop. That one didn't go very well at all. But again, Evie, look at her. She's cool. I think she's a lot cooler than Jacob. I can't wait to see how her character develops. Now, from what I understand, we're going to have the option too to pick certain missions between the two, the brother or the sister. I'm going to probably pick Evie 9 times out of 10. I want to see how she fights. I can't wait to see more on her coverage. Now, this comes up already. They've already talking about DLC. This is something that always comes around. You know it's coming, but again, when you're already sitting on Assassin's Creed fatigue, do you really want more DLC? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're only looking for 1 game, 2 games, 3 games a year, and you're going to sink all you can into this. I don't know. It's each to their own. I want to play. I want to see how this world develops as we work from the underground and work our way up. We build our groups, our misfits, whatever you want to call them. And you see the dynamic level of the underbelly, the not so wealthy, the ones that do all the work, that struggle. So that dynamic is going to play off pretty cool, I hope. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Definitely anxious to talk with Ubisoft about this. We will be hopefully be able to get in to talk to them here. I want to say September, October, but you never know. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can get something sooner. That would be flipping awesome to talk to these guys and talk more about Assassin's Creed. There's lots to do. Jacob dons that hood. Here we go with the underground fights, something we've seen before. It's not that new. It's a new world, it's a new setting, it's this, it's that, but it's already stuff we've seen and done before. That's my biggest complaint. But how much are we going to get new at Assassin's Creed now when it's year in and year out? The zip line, I'm looking forward to doing that. I think that'll be awesome. You're going to clear those major wide open streets. That'll be fun. But let's see how Evie and Jacob develop. Brother and sister moving forward and taking over London. Until next time, guys, thanks for listening. This is just my opinion. I'd definitely love to hear yours. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next level. I'm out.
Available October 23rd.